Alrighty, let's try this book out. It's called The Lion Inside. There's a picture of a little mouse and a picture of a lion. Wonder if the book is really going to be about a lion. We'll have to read it to find out. So here we go. Let me scoot over so you can see it. Let's move this. There we go. Technical difficulties. In a dry, dusty place where the sand sparkled gold stood a mighty flat rock, all craggy and old. A big rock, but a lot of people probably like to go to it. And under that rock, in a tiny full house, lived the littlest, quietest, meekest brown mouse. Look, it got tucked way under there, so my guess is it's about right there. He was so very tiny and so incredibly small that nobody noticed him. Ever. At all. Do you see him in the picture? There he is down there. Hello. Hello. He got stepped on and sat on, and he missed out on stuff, ignored and forgotten. Ow! Ouch! His mouse life was tough. Meanwhile, far above, on top of a rock, times were quite different. It was lion o'clock. This huge toothy creature made sure everyone saw how important he was by how loud he could, what do you think? Roar! Look how big that is. Man, that must be loud. He was head of the pack. He was shouty and proud. He loved flexing his biceps and wowing the crowd. That means he likes to show off by lifting up the hippopotamus, trying to flex his muscles. Yes, all were impressed by his mighty king cat. If only, thought Mouse, I could be more like that. Do we see Mouse in the picture? Oh, look, right there. He's so teeny tiny, he's hard to see. Then late one dark night in his tiny mouse bed, the cleverest thought popped right into his head. He leaped up in the darkness and held up a paw. I've got it, he said. What I need is a roar. And he tried to roar his little mouse roar. I mean, what if this mouse with the weeniest squeak were a little more grrr and a little less meek, like he's trying to be mean and tough in the mirror? Well, he'd still be the smallest of fuzzy brown mice, but he'd make friends and join in. And life would be nice. Look at him all looking at him. He's so teeny tiny on that rock. Yes, thought the mouse, I must find out how. I will learn how to roar, and I will learn it right now. But it wouldn't be easy. There was only one beast who could teach him this thing, but might make him a feast. That means he wants to eat him. It was time to be strong and take a chance. After all, forever was such a long time to feel so small. Look how cute he is with his big old eyes. So he made himself brave, and he thought like a winner. He set off for the top, hoping not to be dinner. It felt like the scariest thing he could do, but if you want things to change, you first have to change you. The farther he climbed, the closer he got to the slumbering lion, reclining up top. Well, he's all the way up there. You can just barely see him. He's in the crack of the book. Then at last, as he stood on his tippity toes, he found himself suddenly nose to nose Go. Pardon me. Wake up, Mr. Lion. You've got company. Squeak, Mr. Lion. What I've come to you for, to squeak. Do you think you could teach me your roar? A silence befell that twinkling plain. Lion opened his eyes and puffed out his mane. All his hair came out. Stood straight up. Time went so slowly, it felt like a week. Then he opened his mouth. What do you think happened? The lion let out a... The lion got scared of the mouse, the tiny little mouse. The lion curled up in a terrified ball. He didn't like this, not one bit at all. Don't hurt me, he whimpered. Oh, try to be nice. Well, this mighty great lion was frightened of mice. Oh, don't worry, Mouse peeped. I'm here as a friend. Let's hang out together. Be pals till the end. That was a magical moment for sure, when the mouse didn't feel at all small anymore. He had found his true voice and learned to speak out, and for that you don't need to roar or to shout. And from that day and always, the two were a pair. They both liked that rock better now that that rock had to share. The mouse, while still little, felt big in his head, and Lion, well, he still roared, but with laughter instead. Yes, that day they both learned that no matter your size, we all have a mouse and a lion inside. Look at that. He's sitting there up on top of him. I like that story. I don't know if I've ever read it. I hope you did too. Bye.